Hi Guy, welcome back to Knights of the Old Republic. Seemingly been a bit, but now we finally can progress and maybe become a Jedi, maybe not, it's still not certain. It can still change and everything. Oh yeah, by the way, since we're already here, this dude, Distra, will tell you about Tarantatex, legendary Sith monsters that are resistant to force powers, and essentially sends you on a quest to kill 3 of them, 3 last remaining in a galaxy apparently, which we can find. Just so happen to find all the planets that we're gonna visit, but anyway, it's about time, I guess. So
Bastila has told us of a most unusual development. She claims you and she have shared a dream, a vision of Malak and Revan in the ancient ruins here on Dantooine.
These ruins have long been known to us, but we believe them to be merely burial mounds. Perhaps they're more than we first suspected, if Revan and Malak found something there.
alright then, so there has been a development where Bastila says that she shared a dream with us. Funny, considering how we haven't told anyone about that dream. You know, Force can work through mysterious ways, or works mysterious ways. Not sure, probably work through mysterious ways, so it might just happen. What might just have happened? Let's go with that, whatever. We did share this dream, but maybe we didn't actually. Maybe we can go and pretend. I don't know what Bastila is talking about.
See, dishonesty. We are taking an incalculable risk at even considering training this one.
You cannot deny what you are. These dreams are part of you. The Force is part of you, though a part you cannot yet control. But through training and discipline, we can teach you to live as one with the Force.
Bastila has described this shared dream to the Council in great detail. We feel it is more than a dream. It is a vision. The Force is acting through you, as it acts through Bastila.
Right, so I pretty much skipped all the other dialogue options, because I never really picked the last one, because I was never really sort of, I guess, role-playing a character who would say that. But I'm breaking new grounds here, at least for me. Oh, great. Yeah, so there's that. The other thing is it a dream? Is it more than a dream? What I'm trying to say is the character, as however you want to understand that, seem to only sleep when we're traveling, when we're in a ship flying from place to place, because that's when we're getting the cutscenes, and it's never really said how long does any adventure on any planet takes. So we don't know if we spend over a day there, and we're sleep deprived, or are we sleeping in between side quests on any given planet. Do we have dreams then? Do we share those as well? What if we were having a very naughty dream about Bastila? Is she sharing that with us? Does she like it? Is she gonna... would she tell anyone? How would you control that if she did? Like, if she came up to you and said, we shared a dream tonight, and I know you dreamt about me, and maybe you should stop. And how would you? How would you? I mean... You know, I don't know about you, but I rarely remember my dreams. Maybe you remember your dreams often. So how about if I had or if you had a dream that you don't remember, where you dreamt about Bastila and you just so happened to have shared a dream with Bastila, what then? Could you deny it? Well, I guess you could deny it. We already denied having a vision here. So there's that. But also, the other thing is that Black Jedi Master, who of course the name I forgot, said that they knew about these mounds and they thought them to be merely a burial grounds. See, I'm pretty sure this is why we've got a anthropology. That's why we've got anthropology. So we go into places like this, discover them, and what's the term? Not experience. Not exactly. Excavate, but also just learn about them, I guess. Just learn about them. Maybe it's not a burial ground. Maybe there is some culturally neutral and non-invasive structure that would tell us something about some culture that's been here before, right? So we can't assume, and we take the risk of sort of kind of desecrating a sacred place. But fuck sacrum. Fuck sacrum. Knowledge is more important than taboo. So there is that. So what I'm trying to say is that at all this time where some sort of intelligent humanoids were on Dantooine, someone would explore these things to know for sure what they are, and seemingly it's only Revan who did, and only he knows what it has in stores, which we'll, I guess, get to eventually. So, Master Vandar is mad at us already, because fuck him, the fucking old curmudgeon. What are our options here now? Am I having visions now? I trust you, your greater wisdom. Yeah, we already been having visions, I guess, but maybe they weren't, because they weren't about future really, they were about past. Is a vision about future or past? I don't know. It seems like it's about the future, but otherwise it would be a hindsight, not a vision. So, am I having visions now? Let's be stubborn.
Share a powerful connection to the Force. And each other.
And each other.
This is not unheard of. Connections often form between master and student, but rarely does a bond develop so quickly.
Whatever dangers may lie ahead, we cannot ignore the destiny that has brought you and Bastila here to us. Together.
Yeah. Also, Master Yoda here. Master Vrook here. He speaks normally, because I guess he paid attention in school to learn the common language properly, as opposed to Yoda, who's fucking the oldest, and yet he can't speak English right. But since he's a Yoda, we need a quirk for him anyway, and you would notice, unless you haven't noticed it already, how he blinks asynchronously. Asynchronously? Probably, yeah. Meaning one eye blinks just before the other instead of both at once, which is intriguing, isn't it? Right, so what are our options again? Are you saying I'm joined with her? What are you talking about? I like the first one, because it's implying things, wouldn't you say? Are you saying I'm joined with her?
You and she are linked, as is your fate to hers. Together, you two may be able to stop Darth Malak and the Sith.
But do not let your head be filled with visions of glory and power. Such thoughts are the path to the dark side. The way of the light is long and difficult, as you must learn. Are you ready for such hardship?
Yeah, again. Don't have any ambitions, my fucking Padawan son, boy, mister. That leads to the dark side. We don't want you to do any of that. We need you to just obey our command and do as told, because that's good. Right, so, are we ready for such hardship? A way of the light? No, we're not gonna deal with hardships. We're not gonna possess powers to have hardships. More abilities mean less hardships, because you can deal with them, right? So of course, we're not gonna deal with light. Of course, I don't know if you've seen my character sheets, but I'm all red. So of course we're going with number 3, lie. Of course, masters, I seek to follow the light.
Good. It is well that you see how important this is, and have the devotion to follow it. Understand that there is little choice in this matter, for you or us. Across the galaxy, the numbers of our order dwindle. We have sent many Jedi in quest of a way to thwart Malak's advance. Many have not returned. The Sith hunt the Jedi down like animals, ambushing and assassinating our brothers wherever they are found. We fear it is only a matter of time until they discover even this hidden refuge.
Other Jedi have fallen from the light and embraced the dark side, giving their allegiance to the Sith and Malak, their Dark Lord.
So what about this? What's going on? Jedi are turning to the dark side, do we care? Well, of course they're turning to the dark side. They're humans, they can make mistakes, right? They're not special, they're not police, selected to be fucking above the common folk and uphold the law more diligently. Lie, do not fear, masters, I will not fail, of course. And how can How can he be stopped? Yeah, let's reassure our future masters about our allegiance so they reveal all their secrets to us. Let's make them feel safe, like women. Lie. Do not fear, masters. I will not fall.
If Malak is not stopped, the Republic will fall, and the Jedi will be hunted to extinction. The galaxy will enter a time of darkness and tyranny, not seen for 1,000 generations.
The Council has decreed that you and Bastila must investigate the ancient ruins you dreamed of, once the Council deems you ready.
Perhaps there you will find some clue, some explanation of how Revan and Malak were corrupted. And perhaps there you shall find a way to stop them.
Perhaps the thing you've dreamt about due to the Force that you shared with that other prominent Jedi will clue you in about Revan and Malak, considering have you seen Revan and Malak in the vision? We're not sure, you should investigate that, not us. You're the Padawan here, you just learned you know how to use the Force. Well, you have the Force in you, while we're the Masters. I don't know, is this like a Sauron's Ring of Power? Where if they'll go in, the dark side will gain a powerful tool or ally through them. So we're sending a weak bitch so we can kill him easily if it comes to this. So anyway, the options are, I'm ready now, I accept the mission. I don't know if I want to do this, it sounds dangerous, that's very reasonable. Of course, masters, anything to further the light. You know, we're not gonna lie this time. I think it's a cooler option to not lie and tell them what I just explained. Maybe you should go yourself. You're the master here. You should learn about it, not me. I don't know if I want to do this. It sounds dangerous.
You have a strong affinity with the Force. With such power comes great responsibility and danger. You may wish to deny what you are, but the Council cannot turn a blind eye.
Neither will Darth Malak. Your strength is a threat to him. In time he will learn of you, and the Sith will hunt you down. It is inevitable. Defeating the Sith is the only way to save yourself.
I don't need saving. Immediately we're having a Christian, well, any religion really, well, maybe only the successful ones. A religion parallel where they immediately tell you that you're nothing, worthless, broken, and unworthy of salvation. But if you work hard enough, maybe someone will take pity on you and save you from yourself. No, thank you, I don't need salvation. I can handle myself, I'm doing pretty well. I've got a mercenary here with me, with a robot, I've got a ship, I can have a life, right? Like I said, we went over my plan for the future. Very well, I'll help you. It seems I have no choice. I will learn your Jedi powers and defeat Malak. Yeah, from the options, the one that talks to me, resonates with me the most, I guess, is again, the number 2. It seems I have no choice.
Before we send you to investigate the ruins, you must be trained in the ways of the Jedi.
Oh, should I?
You can resist the darkness within yourself, within all of us. Otherwise, you are doomed to fail.
Well, again, wouldn't it be better to actually keep me without that knowledge? Maybe Master Vandar was right. Maybe I shouldn't be trained before, at least before exploring those caves or mounds, whatever they were, tombs. Did they say what they are? Places? Yeah, maybe I should be kept in the dark so that there are no latent powers, or no longer latent powers in me, which could manifest themselves in evil ways of being corrupted through the place. You know what I'm saying? Right? Maybe I shouldn't sharpen the knife so that it doesn't cut me. If you're so worried about this. Yeah, again, we don't have time for this. Yeah, again, you and Bastila seem to be the best people to fight Malak, the intergalactic. Not yet. Interplanetary dictator. You should just go as you are with level 6 and laser rifles. You don't need any additional training for that. Especially you. As you wish, Master Vandar. Or, of course, I surrender myself to the will of the Council. Intriguing, maybe you've noticed how when we're lying, we're being comedically over the top, overacting. We're being awfully virtuous. That should tip them off anyway, but we're gonna lie anyway. I surrender myself to the will of the council.
We must begin your training at once. You have a destiny upon you that you must be prepared to face. The entire fate of the galaxy is upon you.
I can only hope you will prove up to the task.
The path you have chosen to walk is difficult. Intensive training will prepare you physically for the demands of the Order. Meditation will teach you to channel the power of the Force. To truly understand the way of the Jedi, you must open your mind to knowledge. Seek wisdom in the teachings of the great masters of our Order. A Jedi is never alone. Others in the Order will always stand by you. You and Bastila share a special bond. Do not be afraid to turn to her when you need help in your training. The way of the Jedi is difficult. It requires great discipline. Yet even though you are a mere apprentice, your potential is unlimited, and your progress amazing. In all my years, I have never seen one who has mastered the initial training so quickly. You have done in weeks what many cannot do in years. I am honored to welcome you fully into the Jedi Order. Soon your apprenticeship will end, and you will be granted the title of Padawan, the lowest rank of those within the Jedi Order. Yet first you must prove yourself worthy.
Haven't I? Apparently we've passed the training faster than anyone ever, and why, we will get to that eventually, maybe. Yeah, but I'm still not proven enough. Of course not. We've got tests still to go. One of them will determine what class we're gonna be. And there are some other things to do, but one of them is passing the Jedi Code knowledge with Master Pink Twi'lek here. Zar, yeah, there it is. With Master Zar. But you'd think that would be something that you go through training already before, instead of having like a final test for the player. But then again, maybe you're new to the story, maybe you're new to the universe and you're experiencing it for the first time. So maybe the player's involvement in this should be present. But then again, maybe it should have been something that you start with instead of having it as a final test. You know, again, ludonarrative dissonance. Right, so, what are the options again? What must I do to prove myself? I want to ask some questions, Master Zar, questions about Revan and Malak. I should be going now. As usual, we're not really interested in any lore. Either you know it or not, either you want to play the game or not, you know. Because that takes time, because that's like a side content more like. That we don't really care. Like I said, we've got plans, you know. We're just here because someone, I don't know, they pay better. They offer us training. What we're gonna do with it later is beyond them. So we just wanna pass the test, you know, get our diploma here quickly, and get the minimum wage job of a mercenary with a Mandalorian. Yeah. So, what must I do to prove myself?
In the traditions and customs of our order, as handed down from master to pupil for 1,000 generations, you must successfully complete 3 tests before you earn your place among the Jedi.
Only 3? That's not too hard, I guess. Since Jedi become their Jedi ways and Jedi lives, from childhood, when they're taken away from their parents to not develop relationships with them, to not get swayed by silly things like next of kin emotional attachments instead of looking for the greater good. I think I'll be able to pass them, considering I'm an adult, I guess. What kind of tests are these?
These tests will see if you have truly mastered the training you have been given, both mental and physical. Upon completing these tests, you will pass from apprentice to Padawan and join in the ranks of the Jedi. First, I will test your knowledge of the Jedi Code. These tenets must always guide your actions. In everything you do, you must always be conscious of their wisdom. You must prove you have a Jedi's understanding of the Code. Return when you feel you are ready for this challenge.
Great, we've recovered, well, received items and lost items. We've became more evil, I guess. I'm not really sure why. We're not getting instant feedback, maybe because of all the lies. And the Jedi code, he says, right? So we ought to, well, there's the training computer where we can learn the Jedi code. And then we have to pass it with Master Jar, or Zar. And then talk to all these people and do things. Yeah, so it would seem. I think we're gonna tackle the final quests, well, final tests in the next episode, but before that, I want to point out how all the montage, our well, that's something what I want to say. 3 tests, mental and physical as well. Welcome back to school, everybody. This is PE class now, and you need to do 30 push-ups in 30 seconds to get an A, and also pull-ups, jumping jacks, skipping the rope, bench presses, and crunches. So get yourself prepared. I don't know if you're ready. This is the college university education here. We still care about your physical fitness. We can't forget about that. We're here to teach you mental shit and lift objects with your mind. But just in case you forget about that, you might need to lift them by your biceps. So you're gonna have PE tests, classes and tests, yes. And also, and there's that. And the other thing is that you might have noticed how during the montage of our sped up training, I guess, which we've become a Jedi in like it's not said how long did that take. It's reasonable enough to think that it's been in one day, other than the fact that training takes time, so becoming a Jedi would usually take longer than one day. A week, a month, how long have we spent here? And how far did Malak progress his campaign in the meantime when we were trained to become a Jedi? What were everyone else doing? What was everyone else doing? I think that's the right way to say it. The biggest 4 masters of the Jedi sitting here watching over us while the war is going on. I mean, everyone's falling to the dark side, and we're just being trained alone, like here, I guess, because we're the most important guy around, and the other Jedi just can't handle the shit. Like I said, if only the master would go and investigate the fucking ruins. That's the term they used. Ruins. How descriptive. Right. So the training montage showed us hanging around the academy. Really, when we've got this seemingly training area for us here, or for anyone. Also, there is no one else in the academy, I guess, other than the 4 masters. No apprentices. Well, that's not true. There are people walking around being Jedi. But not training, not participating in anything. They're just having a vacation right now, I guess. Just hanging about. So yes, this training area here, but instead they chose to just whack ourselves with swords in the hallway, or like on the field, in the backyard. In the center, here it is, on the map. Here, right here where I'm pointing. In the middle of the fucking... What'd it be? What's it called? Like this little... backyard, but in front and in between, yeah, in here, in the court. There it is, courtyard. That might be it. Instead of, we chose to be in the middle of the courtyard doing training and obstructing the foot traffic in the middle of the academy. But in case you weren't there and we needed, or maybe, well, I don't know. Have you managed to get to this place from this place by avoiding this place, so we need to show our assets off? Or is it that we decided to anchor you more in the video game world by showing you a familiar... Oh, there it is, another training room then, right? No, well, wait, hold on, that's the door to a training room. Again, so that stands, right? This is a training room. Instead we chose to fight in the courtyard. Anchor you in a video game world by showing you a familiar location, and also a different one than a different location every time we do something, so that it's not repetitive, I guess. But anyway, no beer for today. We went through some sort of progress in the story. We finally actually learned that we will become a Jedi. We've gained some items. I don't know what items have we obtained, as they said. A quick glance and scroll through this place reveals nothing really. So we'll see about that in the next episode. And in the next episode we will actually tackle the Jedi Code, which I know less about. Well, at least not by heart, as I know the Sith Code. And we're gonna actually talk about slave and master morality, because that's relevant. So see you next time. Hopefully you enjoyed this one, and hopefully you enjoyed the next one. In the meantime, subscribe, watch more videos and interact with them by commenting and, you know, clicking the thumbs ups or downs. Either way is fine, really. And let's see each other in something else I play for you for free.